Okay, cool, you can sail that sea.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. First down, Hill. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On the carry.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hill. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
From the gun, Hill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
18 on the
and this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Operating from the gun, Hill, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the two-point conversion. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Saints 6, Panthers 0.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Here's Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. McCaffrey following the penalty. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
New Orleans.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Saints 19. Panthers 2.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st down, Hill. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. On 2nd down, Kamara. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On the carry for New
On a
Orleans.
2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And the Saints first down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Play fake. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Saints add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out
every
there.
Time I watch you do the fake kick.
But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Lutz for the
Give me
field goal
Mott.
try.
MOD.
28-yard attempt.
Mott.
Now the holder's going to keep
Philly
it. He's going
special.
to try to run for it. Boy, that is
Yay.
a 7-yard
MODDBJ.
Second down now.
Euro.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
You're a
Now
dumbass.
what the heck is this? A punt for... And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. The most bizarre of second down calls there, but the incompletion gives him another shot on third down.
At the 18.
Not exactly sure why they'd have him throwing the ball there out of a punt formation.
Slang boy.
But they will have another shot at things as it's third down now.
I want Philly special.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
I want the Steelers to win a
That
playoff
one
game.
complete to Hill. Just a
But it
1-yard
won't he
pickup on the
happen.
play, and that's
Fake
going to make
spike.
it fourth down.
YAY.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
MOD.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at
Now.
the line, ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send
Why
you down
do
the
you have
coast now to
subscriber
Orlando,
bots?
That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Who me? MOD.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. Anderson loses the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and
Robbie
play
is
the way we
Jair's son.
know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. They go play action. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive.
Did you D. Jordan
One, they
laughing?
recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he's got room.
Tom Brady
And
sucks.
all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, New Orleans.
Approved. Nick Kerr.
Hill now to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he
Nick
threw
Kerr.
it. And it
Nick
took the
Kerr.
ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into
Nicker.
coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
Gay
he's got
bitches.
second and third down to fall back on.
Hill going
Gay
back to the
bitches.
air on second down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Nicker.
Well, the beauty of
Nicker.
screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often
Nicker.
hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's
Nicker.
perfectly called for a
Gay
defense
bitches.
to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though
Gay
people think
bitches.
that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
And that one incomplete.
Gay bitches.
That's some. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise.
Gay
It's
bitches.
a turnover on downs. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will take
Gay
this one
bitches.
home. It's a touchdown. This D
Nicker.
wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they
Nicker.
won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Good.
And his kick is good.
The score, Saints 34, Panthers 2.
Bend over.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Hi guys, I want to come out and say that I made a lot of racial, sexual, and insensitive jokes in my past. It is something I am proud of. IST. Skipping the rest. Laughing.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
First try for the right arm of
Oh,
Dalton
no.
here. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andy Dalton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
good.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Q.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Panthers suck in
After
Madden
the
2.
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the
Laughing.
21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Poor
This
Kazan.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Boston shot through on the safety blitz for the sack. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's...
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Panthers will get the football back. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Play action now. Bridgewater. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This is sad to watch.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, his 21st touchdown of the season. And this offense continues to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave him great field position. Turned it, and pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Teddy Bridgewater.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
That's the end.
And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Christian McCaffrey.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything, Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis. But
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Saints 55.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Hill now after the interception. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hill. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
You got to feel it, baby.
And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
You got to love it, baby. Give it
12. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy.
Yeah.
In addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll roll it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. And that is incomplete.
692 emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's got some space here. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans.
touchdown.
A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just...
It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
On the fake extra point. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he loses the football a second time. And he will get back to at least cover. There's certainly a sigh of relief there. But his offense going to be set up deep in their own territory now.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sideline, you know you get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And now here is another interception. And he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
New Orleans.
Jeez, man.
To throw is Hill. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder
Go
how
outside.
anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them
It's
coming
not
and
my
think,
fault.
we've got no shot to beat this team.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target.
Get 1-0-0.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could have...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
On first down, it's Hill. Able to shake him off. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A man down here as we've got a break for an injury, and that's Taysom Hill, who's slow to get up. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Oh, passing it. Dalton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 11-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 32
on the
gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brought down by Anthony Walker. Tonight.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an
Go
offensive
outside.
coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll